Popeye the Slayer Man, which is just a funny title. Um, this is like a new installment in those like that genre. This is, I guess, it's a genre now, or like a subgenre of horror. Of, hey, you know that thing you fucking knew when you were a kid and kind of enjoyed? Yeah, it's gonna fucking kill people now. That's basically what we have. So I will have a review for Scream Book next week. Already got my ticket. I reviewed the Winnie the Pooh, Blood Honey movies, and the Peter Pan one. And yeah, I'm gonna go watch Bambi: The Reckoning. To be honest, I don't watch all these, right? I know there's like Humpty Dumpty ones, Easter Bunny ones, like there's so many of these. I can't keep up with them, guys. But the ones that interest me, or the ones I see in theaters and I have time to check out, I'll check out. This one did play in theaters near me, but like only at 9:30 at night for one showtime, and I'm like, fuck that, I ain't doing that. So I I didn't even know if I was really gonna see this one, but then it was like with the Amazon Prime, and it was like for $6.99 to rent, or $5.99 to rent, or whatever. I was like, fuck it, let's check this out. This one I think has the best title, by the way, out of all these fucking dumbass horror movies. Fucking Popeye the Slayer, man. That just sounds so fucking funny. And you think, okay, like a lot of these movies, I feel like you watch them and or and go into them thinking, well, okay, they're probably gonna be on the joke and have some fun with it, but they never do. And this is just another fucking example of that. Like, I can't. I think this might be the worst one because it had the best title and it had a really great opening. Basically, like this movie opened. I just gotta describe this opening to you. It's like Popeye comes out of the shadows, and this guy's like, "Oh shit, it's him," which is just like, what the fuck? I, it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm sitting here laughing at this shit. And then he just, it's off camera, and you hear him grab this dude, and he's making punching sounds, is what it sounds like. And then you just see, like, his guts splitting open and shit, and I'm like, what? Like, how is it, like, Popeye's whole thing is that he would punch people, but yeah, his guts are hanging out? Like, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. And I thought, okay, I'm in for a street ride because this might be the best out of these movies. Because honestly, I enjoy the Winnie the Pooh ones, ironically, but but like, I admit that they ain't as fun as they could be. But this one seemed like, okay, from the opening, I'm like, sweet, this movie's gonna be fucking fun as hell. Nope. This movie focused so much on these like boring ass random characters, takes forever to get any of the killing, and then by the time it does, you're just so zoned out of the movie that you just don't give a fuck anymore. Like, it takes almost 45 minutes to get back to the killing, and in this hour and 27-minute movie. What the fuck are you even doing? I really don't get these horror directors who are given these stupid ass concepts. Obviously, to make money, right? That's what your goal is, right? But they're just giving the dumbest ass concepts of, hey, make a Popeye horror movie, make a fucking Mickey Mouse movie where he kills people, make a fucking Winnie the Pooh movie that kills people. And instead of playing around with it, they act like they're fucking geniuses, and they're like, I'm making art. No, the fuck you ain't. You're just making dumbass shit. That the goal should be to have fun and play around with it. Instead, you're just wasting everybody's goddamn time. And that's what this movie was to me. I think this might end up on my worst of the year list. Because normally movies like this don't make me angry because obviously they're not like normal movies where they have big budgets and they're able to do all these things. But I think this movie made me angry because you're just like, at this point, this is the most insulting one I've seen so far out of this genre because with that title, how do you not know the kind of movie you're making? How do you like make something like this and still try to be a real movie? Stop trying to be a real fucking movie because you're just making everybody sad. They're here to see Popeye the goddamn Slayer man kill some motherfuckers, and instead I'm getting boring ass random characters and plot that I don't fucking need. What the hell, man? Worst $5.99 I've ever spent. I mean, that's probably not true, but what the fuck is watched this movie. And I watched this because I was sitting there like, Saturday I don't really have a review. What should I post? Oh, I guess Popeye. Fucking horror movie. Why the fuck not? Is this what my life has become? Probably.